Hello, friends. It's Mel again, and I'm doing something so different right now. I'm doing a house build. I'm not good at building, but I really wanted to try something different, and I figure the more I practice, the better I'll become. So, for whatever reason, I decided that this build was going to be the Jungle Pack Seasons and base game. I don't know why. So that's why it's called Jungle Season. Ooh, I'm so clever. But yeah, I really don't know what made me decide to just limit the packs. I just went with it. So that's what this is. So if you want to download it, hey, there you go. It's just got those, those 2 packs and then the base game. So yeah, I just kind of started going for it. I have no rhyme or reason. I actually built this in real time like a week ago, and my plan was to do the voiceover and have it uploaded the day after I built this. Then I got an ear infection, and I was in so much pain, and I still am not completely over it, but I'm doing a lot better, so I figured I would do my best to do this today, because this little recording has just been sitting here just sad, just nobody gets to see it. And actually maybe that's for the best. But either way, like I said, practice. That's the only way you're gonna get better. Oh, my Carly is coming over here to visit. Do you hear her little pitter patter? I might pick her up and then you can hear her breathe into the microphone. Oh, if you don't know, I have a pug, and she is about 15 or 16 years old. Yeah, she's an old lady. But anyway, so yeah, somewhere along the lines, I thought that I liked this orange paint. I don't know. I end up changing it later, so hopefully you guys don't like it, because it's not going to be that way. But it is going to stay this orangey color for most of the build, and then at some point I just change it. I had a lot of trouble with the kitchen and figuring out what I wanted to do, but I think I left everything in just to kind of, I don't know, so you can see my process. My process is crazy, but I do like the Jungle Adventure fridge and stove, and that, I think that stuff's so cool. So I was actually really excited to use it in here. And I like the season stuff, so maybe that's where my motivation came from, but I don't know. Oh, I thought Carly was coming over this way. You could probably still hear her. But follow me on Twitter, at magpiemelon, and you can see pictures of her. Oh, on my Instagram too, same thing, at magpiemelon. You'll see super cute pictures, and you can hear crazy stories, and it'll be fun. Ooh, she's here. I'm gonna grab her. I got the pup. All right, let's see. I don't know if you can hear her. She's like, Mom, why? Why did you pick me up? I was just having a good old time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do you hear her little grumble? She's like, I'm so mad at you. Why you do this? Why can't we just go cuddle? Yeah, I just wanted to do this. Okay, Carly, just chill. I thought I was so clever adding this little half wall. It's not that clever, but I thought I was so proud of it. There's one thing I notice in, I don't build a lot, but in the builds that I download to use, I really like open floor plans, like kitchen, living room, dining area. I like them all to be one big room, open, So the half wall was a way I could kind of make this work, because I didn't want a full wall. Because in my apartment, I have like a little galley style kitchen, and there's a wall that separates the kitchen from the living room, and I would love if that was a half wall where I could look over into the living room and it would feel more open. I would love that so much, but obviously I don't own the place, so can't do that. So yeah, here we are trying to find some decorations. Okay, so full disclosure, for some reason my software crashed, and I lost my entire voiceover for this, except for that first 5 minutes. I don't know. up until the point where I was talking about the wall and how I'd like to have an open space in my apartment, which you literally just heard, but for me that was like an hour ago. Yeah, so that's fun. This is the first time I've done a long voiceover like this, and I ran into a problem, so that's cool. But that's okay, because for you guys, you didn't know any of that. So I'm just over here complaining, and you all are like, literally nothing sounds different. So let's see if I can recreate some of the magic. No, it wasn't magical. Although I did go on this long little rant. I'll see if I can remember, because that was pretty fun. But yeah, so here we are in the kitchen. I think, is this where I'm like cluttering and stuff? Yeah, this was fun. So I can't remember where I learned this in the first place about, moving the counters and like to put things exactly where you want it so it doesn't snap. Ooh, and the fan. I loved having the fan because that's somewhat new to the game. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Ooh, here in a second. Okay, you'll see. Right where I'm adding the tea kettle thing, I totally got to that idea of putting the tea kettle on the burner of the stove from Luke. Let's see. I want to get, it's Lukey Dean on here, but it's Lukey on YouTube, Lukey. He's so fun, and I was kind of like binging his videos recently because his builds are so fun. But I saw him do that in one build, so I'm like, yo, I'm totally stealing that because that's so cool and super clever. It's possible that other simmers have done that, but he is who I got that idea from. That's who I saw. So another thing, this little rooster, chicken, hen, whatever, it looks so silly, but growing up, for some reason, I wanted to have a rooster, chicken, hen themed kitchen. That was something that I wanted so badly, and I never got it. I still don't have it because I think it's kind of a little bit extra. But what I do have is this really awesome, it's actually measuring cups. It's like a rooster measuring cup set that stacks into the shape of a rooster. But I never use it for that, so it's just decoration. But I love it because it's like the one fulfillment of my childhood dream of having a rooster / hen / chicken, whatever, themed kitchen. So that little corner behind the fridge is like paying homage to that dream that I had as a kid / teen / whatever, I guess adult. Now I don't really care about themes. The old place that I rented, I had some sunflower curtains, and I thought that was so cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, sunflowers. The only thing that I do have a lot of is owls. I love owls. So I've got like a rug in the kitchen that has owls. I've got these owl candle holders, and I've got some wall art. So I guess owls would be my theme. Owls and like global stuff, because I have a literal globe in my living room from the 80s. I think I pinpointed it to like 84, 85, because it has like the Soviet Union and a couple other countries. And a friend of mine actually sent me like this flow chart that was like, when is your globe from? Does it have this country? No, yeah, and it's like this super cool flow chart. I couldn't tell you where I found it. They sent it to me, but I couldn't tell you where it is now. Like, I would say, oh, I'll leave the link in the description. But number one, I have no idea where it is anymore. Number two, who would even want that information? So I have a globe that's like from 84 or something. It was free. Somebody was like, here, it's on my porch, you can have it. And so it's like in my living room now. And then I have some wall art. There's like a giraffe. Apparently this is actually like a popular portrait of like a giraffe kissing a baby giraffe, and it's like so cute, and I got it at a yard sale. And then I have my friend actually drew a zebra, like this little like pen line art zebra, so that, or zebra, depending on where you're watching this from. So that's in my bathroom because that's cool. And yeah, I don't know. That's still not a theme. And then I have a Doctor Who poster that's up on the wall as well. So I'm just all over the place here. Ooh, and I have a koala, a stuffed koala that is from my friend Pixie / Olivia. She hangs out with me on Twitch. I don't know if she watches on YouTube, but if so, shout out to you, Olivia from Australia, for sending me a koala. How stereotypical. But I love it. I named her Lolly because, like, koala, lolly. Do you get it? Do you get where my train of thought was going there? It's pretty awesome. But yeah, if you follow my Twitter / Instagram at magpiemelon, you can see all of this stuff, because I share some pictures of my. I know I've shared a picture of my koala recently with a blanket that I'm making because I like to crochet. So you've seen some crochet videos on this channel too, and that's awesome. I'm going off on a tangent here. What's going on in the build anyway? Oh, so here's the living room. Yeah, cool. There's the living room, and you know, that's a lovely little. Oh, I changed the walls. I forgot. I was like babbling on. At some point, I didn't like the orange anymore. So I changed the walls to match the little pillow that's on the couch. And it kind of matches. I don't know where my train of thought was. I changed my mind. I am a very indecisive person when it comes to these builds. But it's fun. It's a process. I don't think I'm alone there. I think just most other simmers will like edit that stuff out. Hold on a moment. I need to drink a glass of a little bit of water because my throat is killing me since I've done this already and I'm going on like an hour. Practice, right? You'd think that this would be fine since I stream on Twitch sometimes. Not very consistently because my life is weird. I did mention I had an ear infection already, didn't I? That was the worst. I don't know if y'all have ever had an ear infection, but like, not only does your ear feel full, like completely clogged up, like you've got earwax or like water, like you're swimming, because the swimmer's ear is another name for the outer ear infection. But yeah, so that, as well as the pain, I cannot tell you how bad the pain was. Like, my ear was so swollen, and so it went up like through my temple into my head, and I had a headache on that side, the same side as the ear. My jaw hurt so bad. It hurt to chew, it hurt to sneeze. Sneezing, yawning, talking in general was super, super painful. I'm so glad that the pain is done, but I still feel that fullness in my ear, which is kind of stinky because I would like to be able to hear properly, but you know, here, this is where we are. I'm still going through, I'm still healing, y'all. I thought that was so clever, adding the shoes underneath that little table thing. It's probably been done before, but hey, I was so proud of myself. There are a few moments in this build where I'm like, yo, I am so proud of myself. I am so cool. Oh, this is the point where I remembered that I need a bedroom and a bathroom. Like, I was just going on and on with the kitchen, the dining area, and the living room. I legitimately forgot I need to add like a proper bedroom, bath. Like, they need to have that stuff. I mean, I guess they don't need to, but yeah, kind of. So yeah, I wanted to do something kind of small. So I made sure that, I made the decision that this home was going to be for one sim or two sims that don't mind sleeping in the same bed. So that could be roomies, you know, maybe they work together, or they go to school together, and they, you know, share a home. More than likely it's a couple. People, you know, because usually, like, if I'm going to live with a friend, we're going to have different beds. Like, that's just the way it is. We're not really going to be sleeping in the same bed all the time unless we're romantically involved. So it's probably for one single sim or a couple. And what I did at the end, because to take the screenshots, I needed to have a sim so I could do like live mode. There might be a way to do it without that, but you know what, whatever. I created a sim, and it was a girl, and I just had this vision that she lives here. She's spunky. She likes, I have the dog is on my lap if you couldn't tell, and she's being so bratty right now because she wants to cuddle. She doesn't want me to be doing my own thing. She's very needy. But anyway, so this girl, I think her name ended up being Tori. I just randomized. Oh, honey. It's okay, Corley. Have I talked about my pug? Yeah, I talked about my pug already. She's cute, but she's needy. But yeah, so I think I randomized her name to be Tori, but she loves nature. She's spunky. She likes to, I imagine that she's an archaeologist, and, you know, maybe she has a partner. I didn't create another sim. I don't know. Maybe she lives alone, and she just has, like, friends visit or something. But, like, imagine she's an archaeologist. She loves being outside. She loves discovering things. She sits at that dining table, and the way I arrange the chairs, it's so cozy. And she can just be like, yo, Fran, guess what I did at work today? I found a new dinosaur. No one's ever found these bones before, but I did, and my name's gonna be on them, and everyone's gonna know me. And Fran's like, yo, that's amazing, Tori. You're the best archaeologist there ever was. And she's like, no, aw, man. Nope, I totally ruined it. What was that? What's that line? It's like standing on the shoulders of those who came before you or something like that. Pretend that I didn't flub it. And Tori said that so eloquently. Just imagine that in your head, sitting at that table right there. Look with the window right there, looking out the window. Fran and Tori, they're just like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. We're changing the world. Well, Fran's not doing jack squat, but Tori's changing the world. She's a great archaeologist. She loves science. She loves nature. She loves animals. Maybe she has a cat. I didn't put any pet stuff here, so she doesn't have a cat. But she could get a cat because she loves nature. What if she was allergic to cats? Yeah, let's make her allergic to cats. That's spicing things up a little bit. Because you don't think about that with the Sims Cats and Dogs expansion. What if a Sim is allergic? Like, is there a mod for that? I don't know. But that would be cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can hear Carly whining. She is so mad. She gets this way though. She's like, as soon as I go sit with her, she'll just immediately stop. So it's not like anything's wrong. She's just needy. But she doesn't want to sit on my lap because that's not enough space for her. She wants to like sit on the couch or the bed next to me and like lean her little head against my leg or whatever. She's such a dork, but I love her. So yeah, I'm not impressed with this bathroom. It's kind of boring. There's not a lot of decor, but it's fine. The bedroom is pretty cool. I actually like the bedroom. At first I was trying to go with the same like teal blue color that I've been using throughout the whole house, but I do end up changing it, and I think it turns out fine. I think I do like the way it turns out, because I like that whatever those are with the flowers, but they're lime green, so I ended up making the rest of the room match those. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm so out of practice with talking. Oh yeah, this blank wall. Okay, you guys know there is that art in Seasons. I probably I must have scrolled by it and I couldn't find it. It's like 5 vertical panels. There's like, it's one image, but it's separate panels, and like there's like one in the middle, and then there's 2 on either side of it that are a little smaller, and then 2 more that are a little smaller. I don't know what it's called. I could not find it for the life of me, but I wanted to put it in the bedroom on that wall, because I remember there being like a color swatch that I thought in my brain would match. I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. So I gave up, and I didn't put anything on that one. But that's okay. It's fine. Because if you play like I do with the walls like this, where the outside walls are up, but the inner walls are down, then you won't see anything on that wall anyway. So it's like, whatever. So yeah. Oh, this was frustrating because I wanted to put a dresser in here so it wasn't so boring. But I couldn't make it fit. And now, in hindsight, I could have just made the bedroom a little bit bigger. But for some reason, I didn't allow myself to make adjustments like that. Like, in a little bit when I get to the roofing, I had such a hard time with the roofing. I ended up cutting all of it out, and I'm still not happy with the way it looked. I mean, it's fine, but there's like this little notch that just doesn't look right. And I think I need to give myself permission to like make slight adjustments. Like, I see builders do this all the time. Like, okay, the roof is not fitting well, or like this little piece of the house isn't working well, so they'll like add a little bit more, extend the room, add some more space, even if it's space they don't use, like just to make the overall house look better. But I didn't let myself do that for some reason. I was like, no, this is the size of the room, this is the size of the house, this is the layout. Now that I'm done, I can't change it at all. So I think maybe something I'll do in the future, I'll try, which I've seen other builders do, is make the whole shell with the roof first and then add the things on the inside, because it's easier, I guess, to add the furniture and change up the furniture than it is to like add all of that and then figure out the roof scenario. So by me doing the roofing at, dead last, I think I kind of messed myself up there. But that's okay. It's a learning experience. I'm figuring it out. We're all just playing the game, having a good time, experimenting, discovering the things we like in the game and, what we don't. So it's okay. I'm giving myself permission. I'm not mad. I think we all can learn that in just our everyday life. If things don't go exactly as you thought or exactly as planned, it's okay. Forgive yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Allow yourself to make mistakes and allow yourself to discover things through trial and through error. I know that this is just like building in The Sims, but I think that's good life advice. Like, honestly, I really do, because I know I am very hard on myself. I don't have a lot of confidence in general, real talk here, but I'm trying to remind myself that it's okay to not be perfect, and it's okay to, like, I'm just allowing myself to feel and to think things and blah, blah, blah. I think that's good advice for everybody, just to allow ourselves to have experiences. Whether it be going through a frustrating roof change on The Sims, or something, I can't even think of an example in your real life. Like, I don't know, going for a job and maybe it doesn't work out or something. Like, it's okay. It's okay if you said something silly and, you're, because here's something that I do. If I say something silly and it's like embarrassing to me, like in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was such a stupid thing to say. I'm so embarrassed. I will harp on it for way too long. Like, literally, sometimes I will just be like doing my thing, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh my gosh, 8 years ago I said pooper scooper to the person giving me an interview. I can't believe I did that. How my life could have changed if I didn't do something so stupid. But like, what would my life be like if that one little thing that I feel like was a mistake, I wouldn't be here where I am today. So it's worth it. Whatever little crazy things happen is worth it, because this is where I am today. One little change, I'd be somewhere else. Y'all saw Back to the Future? One little change can change the whole course of the future. The whole course of everything. So, yeah. Okay. I don't need to be serious anymore. Awkward. No, I get weird. I'm a weird person, but it's okay. Y'all love me. Heck, there's probably only like 2 people that are even listening this far into the video and hearing my real talk. Hey, if y'all are out there, shout out in the comments and tell me if you've seen Back to the Future and if you liked it. Okay, so getting back to the build, did we forget that I was building a house? I actually really like this corner of landscaping. I know it's not like perfect by any standard, but I actually really liked it and I was proud of it, and I think that is good. There's a few things that I'm like, I did good in this build, and this is one of them, because I've seen a lot of builders, and what I've noticed that they do is draw out a little dirt patch and then just start filling it in, not like organized chaos. It's not super symmetrical. It's kind of willy-nilly, because that's how natural flowers and grass grow. And then they just kind of move things around till it looks okay, and then a lot of the times I'll see them outlined with rocks or some kind of like low fencing or various things, but they're usually outlined. So I do go back, I think maybe even right now or in a minute, I'm not sure, and add the rocks around that little corner. And I think it turned out pretty cute. Now this part right here with the pathway, I should have cut this out. Whatever. I guess I felt like I needed to leave it in. I ended up removing that entire thing because like right before this video cuts to screenshots, I go to save it to the gallery. Or maybe did I save this to the gallery? I think it's up on the gallery. I'm pretty sure. My ID thing is magpiemelon, just like everything else. I'll make sure it's on the gallery. But anyway, when I did that and I looked at like the overview, where the lot ends is like a harsh line, and it looked so bad having that little walkway, and so I end up just getting rid of it, and which doesn't necessarily look any better, but in the grand scheme of things, I guess it doesn't look as bad. So I don't know what other builders do in a situation like that, but I don't know. I ended up just getting rid of the whole thing, and I spent a lot of time on it, so what a waste, right? No, it was a learning experience. I don't regret it. It's fine because it looks cute, and I'm trying to figure out how I want like walkways and stuff. It just didn't work out for this particular build. If it was a build where like I know there's another build in Willow Creek where the edge of the lot is like a road or a sidewalk. See, that'd be cool. That would work. And here's where I just completely cut out. There's where I ended up with. That's the roof I ended up with. Do you see the little notch there? Not so great. But again, we're learning. It's an experience. One thing I forgot was an outdoor trash can. I realize that now as I'm looking in that section. There is a trash can indoors, but there's not one outdoors. So, oops. Again, this whole trial thing. I don't think I'm going to use this house for playing the game, and I didn't play test it really, only enough to take screenshots. So there's only one screenshot where you can see the sim anyway. But I don't think I'd use this house. But hey, the more you use it, you kind of figure out like, oh, okay, I need blah, I need to move blah, because some of the houses that I've downloaded from the gallery, there's too much clutter and it doesn't function, but it looks pretty, so it's like, it's one of those things. Okay, so I've never actually used the little weather machine, whatever it's called, but I thought it would be super fun to use in this build, because again, the idea I had was that this sim, Tori, and possibly her friend Fran, they love the outdoors, they love nature. She apparently likes weather as well. And I just thought it would be fun. So then I also add the little bee, the bee house thing. I don't know, what do they call that? The beekeeper, bee whatever. Bee whatever. There you go. Yeah. So I thought that would be cute. I'm figuring out the dirt thing. I have seen like every simmer will use that. I'm still trying to figure out, like, I felt like it was too harsh, so I was trying to remove some of it. I ended up getting rid of the swing set anyway, because I remember that there's no kids. Not that an adult can't use a swing set, but I ended up getting rid of it. But yeah, it just makes it look natural, like having the little dirt patches where your feet would kick up from swinging, or where those poles and the trees go into the grass, like there would be a little bit of dirt. Like, it makes it more natural, and I think that's kind of fun, because while none of this is necessarily realistic, it's fun to have some realistic feelings to it, making it seem natural and blah blah blah. So that's kind of fun and enjoyable. And at this point, I think I was just going through all jungle adventure items because I wasn't super familiar with them, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing out on anything. And I think the picnic table I found, I feel like there was like one or two other. Oh, I switched out the shower. That might have been the other thing, because I like that shower better. Oh, and there was one more thing, the grill. You'll see that. Because again, outdoorsy, maybe she likes grilling out. But yeah, so I'm just kind of looking through to see what these items are, because I just haven't really looked much. But this was a lot of fun. It was fun to look through these packs. Again, I don't know why I limited it to Jungle Adventure Seasons and base games. Don't know. But hey, if you want to download it, have fun with it. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this process and hearing me ramble. I'm excited to practice building more. I think it'll be fun, but not a whole lot. Like, most of the stuff you're going to see is probably going to be the challenges. I love doing the 100 baby challenge. The 7 toddler challenge is almost done. Might try and find some other challenges to do. Just fun stuff. But, maybe I'll even jump into trying a create sim. I'm not very good at it, but hey, I'm not very good at this, but it's fun. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this. Follow me on all my social media stuff. Download this if you want to. And, oh yeah, here's where I delete all of this stuff. But yeah, enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.